the WWE Women's Championship match between Tiffany Stratton as the champion defending against Jade Cargill, this year's Queen of the Ring. That's how she got this opportunity. But Dave, you and I had a conversation about the last pay-per-view, Evolution with Tiffany Stratton and Trish Stratus. I believe it was you that said that matchup was supposed to be some sort of a rub. We don't know which way it was supposed to go. You actually said, I believe it was you, that said you don't really think that match really meant all that much for Tiffany. So is it safe to say she's got almost no momentum going into this match?
I don't think she's personally had momentum. I know people love her. I don't think she has much momentum as it is, which is going to play into my verdict here once we get to it. But no, I don't think it really did anything for her. She's almost wrestling like she herself is a vet. And she's doing like this weird, like, I don't know how to explain it. Maybe you can explain it better than me, but it's I feel like she should be in front of different people rather than the people that she is fighting.
She should be in the more established veteran talent bringing her up, as opposed to her behaving like.
No, I'm thinking people more equal. Like I feel like a match with Trish Stratus is something for like someone who's more of a veteran. I don't think she has a high enough status to really make that Trish match really make any sense. It just seemed like she was wrestling someone who was who just so happened to have the belt. If that makes any sense.
She was wrestling the champion at the time.
Right. It wasn't like a moment. It was just, you're the one with the belt, so I'm going to have my moment and this place. So to answer the question, because we're talking about SummerSlam here, no, I don't. Me personally, I don't think she has any momentum, but I do know she has a fan base and people do like her. So that's just my opinion.
Joe, where do you stand currently on Tiffany Stratton? Where do you think she is right now in the championship pantheon? Low.
So murder's bad.
Right? So murder. Let's start with that. Okay. Let's start with positivity.
Yeah,
that is your North Star.
Yeah, we go for murder and then we work our way down.
When in doubt, murder is bad.
Murder is bad.
Like for me, I see the allure for Tiffany. Like obviously, she's replaced Charlotte Flair in the stratosphere of WWE lovable blondes, and I think that the crowd is just not really into her. Good or bad, they're just kind of like, oh, she's here. So definitely don't feel the thunder when it comes to her. I think Jade's massive physique, and I don't mean massive as in big, I just mean she's like muscular and threatening looking. Like as a very powerful dude myself,
game recognized game.
Yeah,
I wouldn't. I can tell you personally.
Let me tell you, I'll fuck up somebody, but like I definitely wouldn't get in the ring with her, man. I feel like there's some threatening things that she could do, and would you? Or would she? Yeah, right. Oh, yeah, you're
like a real life Batman. You won't kill anybody, but you'll beat them damn near to death.
Exactly. I don't kill, but I'm gonna maim the shit out of you.
Yeah. I'll break every bone in your body, but I won't kill you. So you're gonna be
I think Jade is got all the momentum. I think Tiffany she looks great. She's super athletic. She does amazing things in the ring. Kind of like Charlotte. She definitely seems like she was also an acrobat or had some type of training. Yeah, she's a gymnast. She's a gymnast. Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah. Not acrobat. She's not like Dick Grayson. I'm an acrobat. Look at me, Dad. No, but
we won't kill anybody, but we'll laugh at death for sure. Absolutely.
Yes, we will, baby. That's why I'm here.
The Graysons was a murder, was it not?
That was, and it was bad, but it was funny as shit watching the way it happened. Oh no!
For the record, the death wasn't funny. Dick's reaction to the death.
Yes, that was pure comedy. Yeah, no, I just feel bad.
Yeah, well, it's funny that you mentioned earlier is that you don't feel like the audience is really that into her, and then I'm sure that I'll find somebody whose rebuttal is, "Well, you gotta listen to that pop when she Tiffy time," and then you hear that pop, and you're like, yeah, for the most part, I'm starting to get the vibe now, and maybe I'm late to the show. The WWE audiences, the casuals that go to the show, Love the entrances. And
Yes.
it almost feels like that's the show for them. They do
Right.
the entrance, and then once the wrestling starts, they go, all right, well, a couple more minutes to the next entrance.
Yeah. It's like the Royal Rumble permanently.
If the
3,
work
2.
is not good, yes, that's exactly what
Yeah,
it is.
Yeah, well, that seems to be the trend of things, where it's just like I think that's one of the basic arguments people had against Jey Uso. It's like, oh yeah, once the entrance is over, they all fall asleep. That seems to be the pattern for a lot of them. They'll boo Seth Rollins, but
Oh, fuck
they'll
you though.
yeah, it's all gonna be over. Yeah, fuck you, Seth. It's like, wait a minute, god damn it. Yeah, Jade, the only reason why I don't put all the momentum in Jade's corner either is that Jade was a part of a storyline that I feel like should have had more to it. They put Jade through a car window. Yes, she beat up Naomi.
Yeah, what happened with them?
They had the 2 matches, but the bridge between the 2 individuals was Bianca. So even though Naomi and Jade kind of got it out of their system, the lack of inclusion of Bianca doesn't really end the story, in my opinion. They just literally, I guess, I don't know how bad this hand really is. She injured it in April. It's August. She was a referee at Evolution. She's not on SummerSlam, so I don't know what the hell happened to her hand, but she's out of the equation completely. So it's 2 individuals that were just floating around for a while now having a high profile match at SummerSlam. So much like the rest of you guys, I'm really not feeling it. I don't know what this match is going to look like. To Dave's point, I think Tiff's at a point now where she's got kind of a system down of the way she wants to do things, but she's not in there with someone established enough to get her comfortable in that routine. Jade's still in a situation where she needs to be carried and look good. And I don't know Tiff's in that position. So let's get to
this. Will be the payout, though. This is where you're going to find out for Tiffany. This is where you will find out if she can give Jade what she needs. Then I think you restore some faith in Tiffany, but we'll see. I don't know.
She would need a pattern of work before all of a sudden I go, oh yeah, okay, she's the real deal. But this would be a big step, yeah. So Dave, you said you already have your judgment already for this matchup. You've got your selection. We'll start with you.
In this situation, I want it to be Jade, but I think they're gonna stick with Tiffany. I agree with it because if we blew our load with Tiffany, like I said we did before, I don't want to do that with Jade, and I don't think it's time yet. But if I had to choose between these 2 who I want to win, it would be Jade. I'd rather grow with Jade right now, personally. So,
okay, Joe,
I'm going with Jade because I think time's up, Tiffy. I think that the reaction from the audience is dictating how these things may go, and H is big on, and the new mothership that owns everything, TKO, is big on like things moving and dollars coming in. So, I think from a corporate strategy, time to switch it up. Thank you.
It's time to get that payout too. I mean, they put in a lot of effort into Jade. A lot of effort, a lot of money, a lot of time. They may be at the point with it right now where it's like, all right, look, sink or swim. I can't train you anymore. You got to go out there and do it at this point. So
I want to know, but quick before I make my selection, if it affects your picks, just to remind you guys, because I just looked it up while you guys were talking. Tiffany Stratton has been the champion since January 3rd. So she's 8 months into this run. I don't know.
She had a baby.
Well, yeah. I didn't know the one with the baby. Oh my God!
Oh, there it is. There it is. There's the real baby. Hey, what's up, buddy? You got delicious food there.
He has a drink in his hand. Non-alcoholic.
Unfortunately. Just one little shot of SoCo, just like Grandma would give me. Good night, baby. I'm like, I'm fine.
Oh, my grandmother was a prude. My grandfather, on the other hand, quite the lush. Yeah. So my pick for this matchup, unfortunately, I have to go with it's time to pull the trigger. And the reason why I say unfortunately is because I think this was the plan. Even down to the tag team with Bianca, I think they had a timeline of where they wanted her to be. And I think in their heads, they already knew at some point she's got to be the champion if we're going to make her feel legitimate, right? She's got the aura, she's got the presence, she's got a look. She's never been the champion, and the champion will solidify him. The reason why I say unfortunately is because despite having the skeleton of a plan, I don't think she progressed fast enough to be where she's supposed to be by now. I think she's progressed enough to get by. The last two Naomi matches were kind of okay, clunky, but they weren't AEW-ish. And she's had a few matches on television, especially for whatever reason. She works a whole hell of a lot better with the big girls than she does little. Her and Piper, for some reason,
that worked really well.
Two behemoths just slugging it out. That works
Yeah.
for Jade. Unfortunately, we've got Alexa Blisses and Io Skies on the roster. So until she learns how to do that all the way around, i.e. Rhea Ripley.
Yeah, but you just named two veterans who's going to work her, though.
Well, well, she's not in that situation on Saturday. She's gonna be. This is gonna either be cool or we're gonna find out. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure, but.